Give me some directions to get to you. To get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection. I think about you. You're on my mind.
I recently had lunch with some coworkers at a local restaurant, and one of my friends had this thing for lunch. It was a teriyaki sesame chicken bowl. It looked amazing. I was determined to replicate it. So this is what I'm doing to try to replicate this bowl. I'm making this super easy because this is a weeknight meal, and I want to show you guys some shortcuts that you can take when you're making these weeknight meals and you want to get a really good dinner on the table. One of my favorite shortcuts is to use this Tyson rotisserie chicken strips that I get from Costco, but you can also just make your own chicken, just grill up some chicken. I'm using some of the sugar-free teriyaki marinade, some black sesame seeds. I really didn't know if they were necessary, but it was in the recipe, so I grabbed it. I have some of these microgreens. Also at this restaurant, they put microgreens on a lot of things. I'm using this Lundberg's Wild Blend Gourmet Rice, which I will mix with some rice cauliflower, green onion, zucchini, sugar snap peas, and that will round out the ingredients. I also meal prepped the rice ahead of time because this rice takes 45 minutes to cook. So I diced up my chicken. I cut up my zucchini and my sugar snap peas, just kind of cleaned them up a little bit. So I have my cauliflower rice that I went ahead and cooked in the microwave, added it to the cooked rice I already had, and I'm just mixing this all together. I'm going to add in some of this marinade. I end up using about 4 tablespoons of this marinade. Just put it in a bowl, mixed it up really well. I end up using 1 cup total of the marinade, by the way. In a pan, I'm just going to saute up some onion. I forgot to show you onion, so I have some frozen onion here. That's another hack that I use to make things super easy. So the onion, zucchini, and the sugar snap peas, I'm just sauteing that up until they're nice and tender. Add in some onion salt because that's my favorite spice at the moment. And then I'm also going to add in some minced garlic after the veggies are nice and kind of softened already. I'm just going to mix in that minced garlic, and then if you already have your chicken cooked like I do, go ahead and just add your chicken in. If not, you want to go ahead and cook your chicken first and get it to this point where it's nice and cooked, and then you can add it to your veggies. So I'm just going to stir that around, and then we're going to add in some more teriyaki sauce. Again, I started with 4 tablespoons, just started adding, but I used a cup total. And then I'm going to add in some black sesame seeds. Again, I don't know if this added much to the flavor, but they were really pretty in the recipe. Look at those. I loved how the black sesames looked. So now everything is all cooked through, and I just have to layer my bowl. So I want to add on a little bit more teriyaki sauce on the top, and just to add some more flavor. So I layered the rice and the cauliflower rice, the chicken, green onions, and then added on those microgreens and just sprinkled some more teriyaki sauce on top. Now, since I did not have this meal at that restaurant, I don't know how good of a dupe this is, but I don't know. I feel like it looks really similar to the one that she had, and I can just tell you the taste of this was absolutely amazing. Highly recommend this super easy weeknight meal. And at the same time, my other coworker had this harvest apple salad they had as a special, so it wasn't on the menu, so I had to kind of take from memory what was all in her salad. So I have some spring mix here. I have some pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, some dried cranberries. I used the reduced sugar, some pecans, some gorgonzola cheese, and again, I'm using the shortcut of using the already cooked chicken. I have an apple, and I have some of this crisp apple vinaigrette, which I got at Fred Meyer, which is also a Kroger store. So literally, you guys, I just weighed it all out. I also added more of those microgreens on top just because I really liked the taste of those. So I literally just put in there, I put the spring mix in there. I added on 3 ounces of chicken, which is a serving. I did about a quarter of the apple, sliced it super thin. I did a serving of the craisins. I did a half a serving of pumpkin seeds and a half a serving of sunflower seeds. And then just add the microgreens on top. I did a serving of pecans, and then I did a serving of this crisp apple honey vinaigrette, which is really good. It is a good dressing. Again, I got this at Fred Meyer, which is a Kroger store, so I think this is a Kroger brand. The Private Selection, I'm pretty sure, is one of their house brands. Anyway, highly recommend. This is a great fall salad. for dinner tonight, I'm making Crock-pot ranch chicken. So you can use these packets or you can make your own seasoning. I will link a video down below where I made my own seasoning. I don't think I have enough for the taco seasoning, so I will be using the packet of taco seasoning, but my own homemade ranch. But I just want to show you the options. I have some broth here that I'll be using as well. So you literally just put your chicken breasts in there, add in a packet of ranch, a packet of taco seasoning or equivalent of the packet, 2 cups of the broth, and let it cook. And this is great for so many things. I like to make a big pot of this for tacos, tostadas, chicken salads. I mean, there's so many things you can do with this. You just cook it up, you put it in your crock pot for 3 hours on high or about 4 to 5 hours on low, just until your chicken is cooked through, and you can shred it up and then keep it in your refrigerator all week, and it's just great. I'm making this so I have something all weekend to have because I tend to stray on the weekends a little bit. But tonight I'm having it as tacos. So I'm going to be putting some of this salsa in this plain non-fat Greek yogurt in with my shredded chicken, just a little portion of it. And I'm using these extra thin tortillas. So I just took out a little bit of the chicken, just enough for tonight, and putting in some of that yogurt and salsa just to make it a little bit creamy. And I'm just doing a little bit because, like I said, I want to be able to use this for so many different things. For this particular taco recipe, I like to have it creamy. So I just took a little bit of cooking spray, put it in my pan, added in one of the tortillas, and I'm just cooking them on both sides until they're just a little bit crispy. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of the filling. Now we're going to put these in the oven, so you don't need to cook the tortillas till they're completely hard, just a little crispy. And then you put them in the oven at 425 for about 8 minutes. They will come out nice and crispy like this. Now I have learned from the past that if you want to meal prep these, do up to the point before you bake, and don't bake them. So then you can prep them all by just crisping up the tortillas a little bit in the pan and then baking them a little bit at a time, like as per serving. So if you want to have 3 or 4 in your serving, then go ahead and bake them at that time, and they stay really crispy, taste really fresh. I am pairing mine with some guacamole and some pico de gallo. You can do sour cream, taco sauce. Possibilities are endless, whatever you want to do. You can add cheese to these, but I noticed the cheese, you just don't taste them because they're in the oven. You have that creamy salsa yogurt in the middle, and you don't really need the cheese, so I don't miss it. But you can add cheese in them, do whatever you like, but these are so great. They're crispy and they taste just like a restaurant taco. They are so good. And these are 3 super easy weeknight meals that I made after I worked all day. Had a few shortcuts, hopefully I gave you guys some ideas on how you can make some healthy, low-calorie, family-friendly meals after you've worked all day. And like I said, I take shortcuts where you can. You know, you can prep a lot of these things so you have them ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I plan on bringing back the dinner videos more often now. And I will have some links down below in the description box, so check those out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!